How can you simplify complex trust legal terms? Imagine sitting down with a friend and explaining what a trust is without using confusing words. That's what we're here to do today. When it comes to estate planning and trusts, many legal terms can sound overwhelming. But breaking them down into simple ideas makes everything clearer. First, think of a trust as a special box where you put your assets, like money or property. You, the person creating the trust, are called the grantor. You decide what goes into the box. The person who manages the assets is called the trustee. They make sure everything is handled properly. The people who benefit from the trust are called beneficiaries. They receive the money or property from the trust. Now let's look at the two main types of trusts. A simple trust is like a basic piggy bank. It has to give out all the income it earns each year to the beneficiaries. It cannot keep money inside or give away the original assets. The income from the trust is taxed to the beneficiaries. A complex trust is more flexible. It can decide whether to give out income or keep it inside. It can also give money to charities. This type of trust is good if you want more control over how your assets are used. Legal words can be tricky, but you can translate them into everyday language. For example, the principal is just the original assets you put into the trust. Income is the money earned from those assets, like interest or dividends. Distribution is the act of giving money or property to the beneficiaries. Probate is the court process to make sure your will is valid and your assets are distributed correctly after you pass away. Trusts are used in estate planning for many reasons. They help avoid probate, which can take a long time and be public. Trusts keep your estate private. They can also save on taxes and protect your assets from creditors or misuse. For example, if you have minor children or a disabled family member, a trust can make sure they are cared for properly. Let's look at some real-life examples. A revocable trust can be changed any time while you're alive. You can add or remove assets as your situation changes. An irrevocable trust cannot be changed once it's set up. It's often used to protect assets from estate taxes or creditors. It's important to work with a trust and estate lawyer. They help you create the right trust, fund it properly, and explain all the legal terms in simple words. They also make sure your trust follows the law and meets your goals. To organize this, start by understanding what a trust is. Know who the main players are: grantor, trustee, and beneficiaries. Learn the differences between simple and complex trusts. Understand why people use trusts and how they work. And remember, professionals are there to help you every step of the way. By keeping the language straightforward, using relatable examples, and focusing on the practical benefits, you can make even the most complicated trust terms easy to understand. That way, you're better prepared to make smart decisions about your estate plan.